Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today I want to let you guys know about a ongoing airdrop that has been going on for quite a while, but you actually still have plenty of time to farm this airdrop. And I want to bring it to your guys' attention because I think it does touch on a couple bullish narratives within crypto gaming that I do think that is going to be obviously a hot cycle or hot narrative this cycle, and one that I think is actually starting to heat up with the launch and the coverage of off the grid. If you're not aware of what the off the grid is, you're living under a rock because it is the talk of the town in crypto right now. And before we get into the depth, the meat and potatoes of the video, as always, if you guys get value out of content like this, if you could consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos, your support means everything. Now, the project we're talking about today is obviously Ton Station. So Ton Station is kind of a gaming project on the Ton network. Now, one reason why I'm bullish on Ton as an ecosystem, I do think Ton is going to be one of those hotter ecosystems with stuff like Base and Solana this cycle, because we've seen Ton perform quite well. I mean, over the 1 year, it's done really well this cycle. Obviously Ton is the blockchain and the ecosystem for Telegram. And I mean, they're one of the top altcoins, like within the top 100 or top 50 or whatever. That's actually early on in this cycle broken its previous all-time highs as far as evaluation goes. We saw last cycle Ton get to about a $5 billion market cap. Ton is already 5x that. Quite early in the cycle, in the grand scheme of this bull market. Ton is already 5x'd its previous all-time highs, which is nuts. Now, obviously, Ton has so much going for it. That's not the whole point of this video. That's a rabbit hole we can go down. But that is just explaining to you guys why I'm bullish on Ton, especially when we look back at Ton Station. They have a couple big, backers behind them. We have Citus. Obviously Citus sits at a pretty good market cap. We'll take a look at here. We have Superverse, one of the bigger gaming infrastructure plays in the space. Elio Trades, a huge influencer, it's obviously backing Superverse as well. Now, when we look at Superverse, we can see Superverse is sitting at about $600-700 million market cap, performed quite well over the 1 year. Citus sitting at about a $40 million market cap, again, has performed quite well. Both these projects have been around, for a cycle already. Both these projects are kind of staples in the gaming sector that they've been constantly updating. Superverse, no argument there. Citus, they've done nothing but updates throughout the bear market, and they've obviously have done quite well over the 1 year throughout the cycle. I think both projects are going to perform moving forward. So we look back at Ton Station having that kind of backing. Obviously, people who know what they're doing are helping Ton Station out. Now, a couple of reasons why I am bullish on Ton Station. When we look at recent launches, from the Telegram narrative, airdrops that have been going on, other gaming projects, we can look at the most recent one, or one of the most recent ones to come out, which was Hamster Combat. Obviously, when Hamster Combat released, it released at almost, for a fully diluted, an FTV at launch, it was touching about $1 billion, which is nuts. And yes, we've seen a lot of these Telegram, farming or Telegram applications kind of just be like clickers, nothing special as far as gaming goes. And, obviously it's safe to say that Telegram gaming is still very early on. I don't think we're going to see anything AAA come out of, Telegram gaming, but that's not to say that that couldn't happen. I just think in the current state right now. But when we look at Hamster Combat coming out at launch with almost $1 billion FDV, a couple of reasons as they put here on their pinned tweet on their X page or their Twitter page, Ton Station. A couple of reasons why I'm bullish on Ton Station is, well, one, instead of launching at a $1 billion FDV at launch, which means a lot of the room to invest early and ride the wave up to that billion was gone immediately. That's why we see the charts like Hamster Combat go down 60%, ever since it launched not even a month ago. Versus Ton Station, they're actually going to be launching at a 7.5 million FDV. That's correct. Not 750 million or even 7.5 million circulating. A 7.5 million FDV at launch, which leaves plenty of growth or room for growth to the upside if this project does, perform, which I think it will. There's no vesting, no, unlocks. They say they're going to list on tier 1 exchanges. That remains to, be seen what that is exactly. 100% of the supply on day 1. So again, there's no vesting, no harsh dilution. Majority of soon, which is the token for the ecosystem, is going to the users. There's no VCs. It's fair launched. This screams success because you don't have VCs dumping on you. You don't have harsh dilution. You don't have a crazy inflated FDV. Now, obviously, when this thing launches, it's going to be launching, I believe, towards the end of November, which at that point we could see the markets, as we've already kind of seeing right now, a little bit of fluctuation. We could see, the general market move to the upside as far as price action goes and momentum, especially with gaming kind of heating up again, as we're seeing across the gaming sector with, again, the attention that Off the Grid is bringing to the space. Now, how you can actually partake in this airdrop, you can actually go to their Twitter here, Ton Station. You can hit their link tree. It'll open up this window. If you have Telegram on your phone, if you have it on your computer, they do have a computer version. You just hit play with us. It'll open. You go to Ton Station. And then, honestly, you can complete all the tasks. If you've done other airdrops like this, it's pretty familiar. You complete all the tasks by retweeting, connecting your Ton wallet. You can use stuff like Ton Keeper or other wallets as well for Ton. And then that alone will get you about 7,000, 6,500 points of their Soon token. And then you just play different games. Like they have a game that they recently started out here recently, which is the Jump Pump, which you get in and you just move platform to platform. I was trying that out today, maxing out my tries. And they move the different games quite often of what games you can farm to get more, of the Soon token. That's what you're farming right now. And as they say here, because it's launching at a low FDV, it doesn't take much for this to do multiples, in a bull run. If this thing gets to a $75 million market cap, which could be doable, it has the potential, I believe, to actually be one of the more quality projects on the Ton blockchain, on the Ton network as far as gaming projects go, with everything they have going on. And their interface, their app does seem pretty straightforward. Some of their games, again, circling back to, I don't think there's a whole lot of AAA going on Ton, personally, on Ton Gaming, but they're easy. They're super easy games. You can get in there, play. You can play other games on there as well, like Sidus Heroes Xena game you can play on there also. But if it gets to a $100 million market cap, you're looking at about like a 15x roughly right now, which pretty crazy. I think that it actually could, because I think that Ton is going to keep performing the cycle. And as we see here, the tweet out by Johnny at Hustlepedia, one of the crypto banter guys, he says he's bullish on Ton Station. He's out in Singapore, or he was meeting with the guys, talking to them about behind the scenes, and he says that people are obviously farming the Soon token, going into the November launch, backed by Sidus, Superverse, obviously, Ton themselves, like the Ton blockchain, shouting out Ton Station here as well. When you get in there, you can actually see a little bit kind of what it looks like. Pause that. So that's, you can get in there, you can start farming it. When you open it, you have like this dashboard where it keeps track of how much of the Soon token you have. You can connect your Ton wallet, and then you just start playing the games, completing quests. That's how you really just start farming this token. And you can farm tokens even just by checking in every day. If you just check in, I think it's like an 8-hour period where it just starts accumulating the Soon token, and then check in another 8 hours. You just keep the streak going. Obviously, the rate of that you accumulate the Soon token goes faster and faster. I would show you guys, but again, it's in Telegram, and it's kind of in my own dashboard on my phone and everything. So if that's something you want to see, I can maybe see about making a short about it, if that is going to be knowledge or helpful for you guys. But either way, when we look at airdrops that are out there that you can farm, I think I did a video and a couple shorts the other day about Blast Royale's airdrop. You can start playing Off the Grid by getting the NFTs and the skins in there. There was also Super Champs that was going on, I believe, here recently. I don't know if that's still going on. I think they finished their season 1. And then you have Ton Station. So these are a couple ideas if you want to farm airdrops in the gaming space with TGs that are coming up. Obviously, Ton Station has theirs, they say at the end of November. Then we have Blast Royale moving theirs to mid-November. And then Guns, who knows when they'll come. But you can obviously get the NFTs with the skins and weapons in Off the Grid currently right now. The value there is, speculative, but who knows? And then there's other projects in this, in the ecosystem as well. But I want to start bringing you guys more airdrop opportunities, because if you're dealing with a low, which there's nothing wrong with it, but if you're dealing, with not a lot of capital in your portfolio, these are great ways of just getting free liquidity to put in your portfolio, especially when we look at Ton Station. Again, you get all your tokens, day one, it says, so you're not waiting on like a 12-month cliff or anything like that. That's the beauty of airdrops. It's literally free money, especially with these Telegram projects. You can go in there, play easy games. You don't need like a 4060 or anything to run something like Off the Grid. You literally have your phone or a laptop. You get in there, you just start clicking it every day, check in, play the games, do the tasks, play the special games they have every day, like Jump Pump. You get to play it 3 times, and you literally just earn the Soon token for every platform you jump on. If you get in there, let me know how far you made it, because I struggled with that game more than I want to admit. But either way, guys, that's just another airdrop idea I want to bring to to your guys' attention, let you guys know what I'm farming right now. Ton Station is definitely one of them, because I do think we're going to continue to see Ton, as an ecosystem grow throughout the cycle. We've already seen it, over the 1 year, Ton going from about 7 billion all the way up to, again, that like 30 billion or 25 billion here on the 1 month. Obviously, it's kind of trading sideways right now, but I do think Ton is an ecosystem that you shouldn't fade this cycle. Obviously, there's a couple other plays we could talk about on Ton, which I'll be bringing them to your attention as time goes on. Let me know in the comments below. Are you guys bullish on the Ton network, on the Ton ecosystem? Do you think it's kind of like a fad, that this isn't really a gaming ecosystem that you see really blowing up that much? I do think that there is potential here with Ton as a ecosystem, because the player base with Telegram obviously is massive. Low barrier to entry. Literally, like I said, you can just start playing games and hopping into these ecosystems day one. And as always, guys, that's just my opinion and bringing it to your attention. Let me know in the comments below if there's other airdrop opportunities you're taking advantage of, so we can cover it on the channel and help others, again, jumpstart, get that free liquidity into their portfolio. I want to help you guys out. And otherwise, you've got value added to today's video, or if you plan on jumping in to Ton Station and getting some of that soon airdrop leading into the end of November, if you can consider subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, hitting the notification bell, and sharing the videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.